Hi guys, welcome back to my wood turning YouTube channel. What you're looking at is a laburnum goblet. I'll say again, laburnum. An absolutely fabulous wood to turn. If you ever get offered some laburnum, snatch their hands off. It is a beautiful wood. The wood that this particular piece is made from, my daughter was at school and we had a real big gale come through, and quite a few of the laburnum trees that they had at this school had blown over, and the groundskeeper was cutting them down. So my daughter was good enough to ask him if I might have a piece or two, and the chap said yeah, no problem, you know. So my daughter phoned me up, so I went through in the car expecting a couple of pieces of branch wood, and lo and behold there were some massive pieces of laburnum. I'm talking, some of them were over 24 inch in diameter. Now, how often do you see laburnum, in this country at least, larger than, let's say, 8 inch diameter? If you can get an 8 inch piece of laburnum from a shop, a wood turning shop, you've done really well. Well, this stuff was up to 24 inch, maybe slightly bigger, maybe up to 30 inch. So anyway, I loaded this stuff into the car and off we went. That was 6 years ago and I'm still using it. That'll give you some indication of just how much I got that day. There was some absolutely massive pieces. Some of it I made huge bowls from. Some of it I cut up and made smaller stuff like what you're looking at. But it turned out to be absolutely fantastic timber. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. You've got the dark timber with the lighter brown. Sorry, excuse me if you can hear me sniffing. I've got a bit of a blocked up nose. I do apologise. Yeah, as I'll say again, you've got the dark timber and then the grain, the lighter brown grain. It's absolutely fantastic. The growth rings actually, aren't they? Not grain, sorry. The lighter brown growth rings, demarcation rings, some people call them, don't they? It's a fantastic timber. It turns a treat, an absolute treat. The only problem is drying. That stuff is so heavy and so dense. It's only just, I turned some massive bowls from it, about 1 inch thick, and only now, six years later, are they getting to the stage where I can return them. It's really honestly taking that long for the stuff to dry. But, you know, it's worth it in the end. This particular goblet I turned wet and then put to one side, expecting it to bend and do a wobbly on me. But no, it dried perfectly. No wobbles or whatever. It's a beautiful timber. If you ever get offered some, snap the person's hand off, really, honestly. It's beautiful timber. Absolutely beautiful. I'll tell you something, it does take well to as well. Infilling, you know, if it does develop some cracks while drying, infill it with brass or copper powder. It really does take well to that. Bronze powder, you know, what you can buy from turning shops. Mix it with a little bit of super glue, pour the stuff in, then dribble some super glue into it, and it dries like steel, and it really does buff up well. Looks really good on laburnum. Right, we'll call it that. and we'll move on to the next piece, shall we? I hope you'll stick with me, guys. Keep watching. Bye bye.